afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Anne-Marie of the Art of Healing. Good morning, good morning. I have just spent my morning listening to one of my quote-unquote oldest, which means one of my very first, in the first group when I first started to awaken, spiritual teachers. Her name is Amanda Ellis, and she is an amazing channeler, spiritual teacher. And the video that she talked about was so confirming to me and really worth listening to. So I'm going to add that in the description below, and I suggest you take the time to listen to this wisdom. It is the wisdom that is brought through by the highway guides. It is very resonant with me. And at the end of the video, who comes through but one of my guides, Hilarion. And Hilarion was the Apostle Paul in a previous incarnation. Hilarion was a first century mystic that lived on the island of Crete, I believe, a hermit and a healer. And it was at that point where he became an ascended master after that incarnation. But the incarnation before was the incarnation of the Apostle Paul. Now, the Apostle Paul is tied to my current heritage, the island of Malta. So in the Acts of the Apostles, Paul, after his capture, was being moved to Rome, where eventually he met his demise. And the boat was tossed about on a storm in the ocean in the Mediterranean, and he landed where? According to the Acts of the Apostles, the island of Melita, or the island of Malta, depending on what your translation is. Melita means honey, because it was known for its bees. And while he was there, he cured the chief of the inhabitants, the tribes that met him. And the island was converted to Christianity back in the first century, in the first, 33 AD, right? Not that long after the death of Christ. So Hilarion is the master of the green ray. The green ray is the ray of the heart energy. And Amanda's whole video, talking with Metatron, who is also one of my guides, which is her main guide, talks about coming back to the heart. So confirming, so loving, and she channels a beautiful, beautiful exercise from Hilarion and the green ray. I want to share a story, and I don't know if I shared it before, but about a month ago, it was still very cold here. Last night was kind of chilly too. But I made a fire, and the fire had green flames. Green. It was, I sat there with mouth agape for at least half an hour, looking at this fire, and I was adding more wood to it, and the flames were green with yellow at the base and white at the base. It was the most mind-bending experience, but it just goes to show the green flame, the green ray, the light of the green energy. And we are in North America in spring, where everything turns green. I happen to be wearing a little bit of green today in my pants. You can't see it, and I ain't gonna show you. But how important is that? It so confirms the need to detach and go into nature, to really, really immerse yourself in the energy of the heart, the energy of green. It's the most beautiful thing and so timely. And Amanda's video is brilliant, and it totally echoes everything that has come through from my guidance, and it's extremely confirming. And to those of you that identify with my energy, boy, I encourage you to listen to this video as well. So let us move forward in the energy of the heart. Oh yeah. See, I say, do the guides want to say anything? And I start to shake. So let me put this up. Maybe you can see my face a little bit better. All right. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. We are the highway guides. We are Anne Marie's guides and teachers. Remain in the energy of love. Remain in that heart energy. Yes, everything surrounds and comes in and out of the energy of the heart, the green ray, the green chakra. Think about how your ascension is going to take place. Your ascension is going to take place when everything comes in and out of the heart. So find that heart-centeredness. Utilize your tools. What are your tools? What kind of tools do you have? Your tools are your actions. Your tools are your thoughts. You may also choose to use the crystals that are mentioned in Amanda's video. This dear one wears her crystals constantly. Not because the crystals do anything more, but anchor energy and pull her and draw the appropriate energy to her. Everything is a tool, dear one. You are the master. You are always the master. We have been extremely, extremely pleased with our event last Saturday. We have been very pleased, and we would like to offer another session in another 2 weeks. So we are going to ask this dear one to do the same thing again, to put it out there in 2 weeks' time on the Saturday at 2 p.m. Right now, that is the availability that is possible for this dear one, and that is what we encourage her to do. So once again, we wish to interact with you. We wish to answer your questions. Be in love. Be in that heart space. Be in that green ray. And our brother, Master Hilarion, who is a master healer, is this dear one's guide for a reason. She is becoming a master healer. And this is pleasing us greatly. We love you. We love you. And as always, we love you. Thank you for your time. Aha. All right. See you all in 2 weeks. I posted the video of the healing session and of the Q&A, I mean. And as a result, people are coming to me. That's wonderful. I am honored that you choose me to assist you in your journey. And thank you so very, very much. Okay, and I'm done with the highway, getting on the off exit, going to the JOB. Love you all. Have a brilliant, brilliant day.